5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll X clips.
Good morning. Thank you for starting
Tower
your day
cam.
with Good Day Charlotte.
Good morning and happy
Semi
Saturday.
four
As you can
boxes
see, we are off to
Amber
a
and
rainy
Brittany.
start on this February 16th morning. Thanks for tuning in to Good Day Charlotte. I am Amber Roberts, and joining us this morning is meteorologist Brittany Hamilton over in the Neighborhood Stormwatch Center. Brittany, it's NBA All-Star Weekend, and people need to grab their rain gear as they head out, right?
Exactly. A lot of folks came into town maybe yesterday, and they were like, oh, this isn't too bad. And then the rain came, and now it's going to get cooler out there. So folks need to be prepared, definitely. We're taking a look right now at the 46 radar.
Take tower cam.
We're starting to see some of this rain letting up, so
key.
that's the great news. This isn't a total washout for your Saturday and All-Star events going on later on this afternoon. It does look like it's going to be dry for those.
Some of
But
it
if you're
is
heading out right now,
next.
maybe along Independence and heading down towards Union County or coming from Union County, that rain is still coming down pretty good at this hour, and temperatures are mild. So if you enjoy mild temperatures, you might want to go outside now, because by the time it gets to 3 p.m., we're only talking about it being 48 degrees. So instead of temperatures going up, they're actually going down today as our winds come out of the northeast. Will be breezy at times with gusts up to about 20 miles per hour. And we have a lot of neighborhood weather alert days here on this 7-day forecast. Once again, decreasing temps as we go towards this afternoon. And we could start off the morning tomorrow if you're up in the mountains with a little bit of a wintry mix, changing over into all rain for most of our area as we go towards the afternoon. But notice that high temperature only in the 40s. Back in the 60s by the time we get to Monday, and that's the driest day on our 7-day forecast. And from there, a 50 to 70% chance of rain from Tuesday to Friday.
Roll X clips.
Breaking news right now.
A breaking news update this morning. Police say a man shot and killed last night was on a violent rampage. 22-year-old Robert McManus was killed on Gibbons Link Road. Before the shooting, police say he smashed out the windows of 2 cars and punched one woman in the face. He was shot after he jumped on the hood of a car. Police say the driver inside of that car shot McManus. The suspect, who called 911, won't be identified unless he is charged.
Roll X clips. Take on 1. Step out for B&B is next.
The big weekend is here. Thousands of fans have taken over the Queen City for NBA All-Star Weekend. And CMPD's first priority is keeping the fans safe. This is video of CMPD's Operations Command Center. There are representatives from Charlotte Fire and the City of Charlotte, all there to keep the city running smoothly.
Take on 1.
And speaking of the All-Star Game, Chuck Rhodes has a look at all the routes you should avoid this weekend to make sure your experience is an easy one.
Roll X clips. Roll C, take.
Good Saturday morning to you
camera
folks.
with
Good day, Charlotte. A lot of great events still going on in Uptown, including around today, the three-point contest, the dunk contest. Oh yeah, good stuff out there, folks. Expect some extra congestion all around the Uptown area, so plan accordingly from this point until Monday. And several streets are blocked off in Uptown, folks. Right around Spectrum Center, we're restricted on 5th, we're restricted on Trade, we're restricted on Caldwell, as well as Brevard. Folks, with 5th and Trade Street affected, you might want to use Stonewall, maybe even 7th Street as alternate routes. And with Caldwell and Brevard streets affected, Tryon will be one of your most obvious choices, but you can also consider Davidson, maybe even McDowell Street. But no matter what route you take in Uptown, make sure you pack some patience, park in a designated area. I still believe going to any of these All-Star events, your best way to get to and from, maybe use one of the services like Uber or Lyft, or even use a taxi. Have a great time.
Take 1.
And remember, if you're relying on public transportation, the Transit Center in Uptown has been moved. It's located at the surface parking lot across from the 7th Street Station parking deck. Expect stepped-up security during your trip. Bus lines won't be back to normal until Monday.
Roll X clips. Roll A, take.
5 people are dead this morning after a shooting in suburban Chicago. The deadly attack happening in Aurora, Illinois.
This side is
45-year-old Gary Martin walked into the plant where he worked on Friday and started shooting. The Associated Press is reporting he was about to be fired. In addition to the 5 who were killed, another 5 officers were injured. Police later shot and killed the gunman. Investigators are now searching for why he did. The mayor says nothing can justify what happened.
Roll B, take.
Heartless offender would be so selfish as to think he has the right to take an innocent life.
Miker.
President Donald Trump tweeted condolences to the victims, adding, "Great job by law enforcement."
Take on 1. Semi for
The
B1C
two
is
men
next.
being questioned for attacking Jesse Smollett were released Thursday night.
Roll C.
Smollett stars in the hit Fox show Empire.
Take.
Chicago police say evidence found
Semi
during
for B1C is
interrogations
next.
led them to release the men without being charged. The arrest led to speculation that the attack was staged because Smollett was being written off the show. Fox Entertainment and police say that is not true.
Take on 1.
A 16-year-old is accused of raping a woman at gunpoint before robbing her. It happened around 4:30 Friday morning near the Rose Street Apartments in Rock Hill. Police say Terry Tyler was arrested for the crimes just before noon. Officers pulled him over driving the victim's gold Cadillac on India Hook Road. There were 5 other minors in the car. Tyler is being charged as an adult.
Take 1.
A Charlotte teacher finds a gruesome discovery behind the school where he works.
Roll A.
A teacher at Croft Community Elementary
Somebody
School
come back to
found
camera 1 with
human
the right
remains
package of
Thursday
these next.
afternoon. An autopsy will be performed, but police say it is 26-year-old Sam Davis. Police say there were no visible signs of trauma. Davis went missing back in July.
Take 1. Stand by for package
Friday
of
was
next.
a busy and controversial day for President Donald Trump. First, he averted another shutdown by signing a budget. Second, he declared a national emergency to get money for a southern border wall the budget did not fund. Fox's Ray Bogan is in Washington with more.
131 long. Row B. Take.
The government is funded
She
and
will be coming back
workers
to camera
won't
1
have
after
to worry about their
another
paycheck.
package in C.
But a new legal battle is beginning over President Trump's executive reach.
We have an invasion of drugs, invasion of gangs, invasion of people, and it's unacceptable.
President Trump wants more money, and he's using executive powers to get it. Congress gave him $1.4 billion in the spending bill. Now he's going after billions more. $2.5 billion and $3.5 billion from DoD sources and $600 million from the Treasury Forfeiture Fund.
Currently, the laws are in place that would not only allow, but certainly encourage this type of activity on behalf of the president. And
Camera 1 and
Critics are jumping on this
5,
admission from the
4,
president.
I didn't
3,
need to do this,
2, 1. Fade it
but I'd
down.
rather
Take
do it
1.
much faster.
Stand by for
Some
package of C is
lawmakers say
next.
the emergency declaration is unnecessary and possibly unconstitutional. Fox 46's Caroline Fountain spoke with immigrants' rights groups in Charlotte about the potential impact.
Row C. Take.
I'd rather do it much
This
faster.
package
President Donald
is
Trump's
120
declaration of a
long.
national emergency at the southern border has local Latino leaders expecting
super,
ripple
big
effects
super.
here at home.
Seeing more bullying in our schools, seeing
camera 1 with her,
our
then
community
B1B
more
is
divided.
next.
But Mecklenburg County GOP chairman says the president's decision comes as a result of Democrats building a wall against him.
The result of Democrats failing to come and work together with Republicans to solve this national security issue.
The
So,
failure to compromise, Chris Turner says, is happening not only nationally, but locally.
Things like 287G, which is
Okay,
a
come back to
program
camera
where
1
governments are
and
supposed
5,
to work together
4,
to
3,
remove
2,
harmful
1. Take
illegal
1.
criminals
Take.
out.
Stand by for VOB is next.
Former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort could go to jail for nearly 2 decades.
Row B.
Manafort was convicted on
Take.
multiple counts of financial fraud and now faces 19 years in federal prison.
Some
His
of
plea
it
agreement
looks
was
out to
avoided
go
after
on
a judge
her.
ruled he intentionally lied to the special counselor's office. Manafort may also be forced to pay $24 million in restitution. He is scheduled to be sentenced next month.
Row X lips. Take on 1. Stand by for
The road to the
Bill
White
Box
House begins in
and D.
South Carolina. Democratic presidential hopeful and California
Roll
Senator,
D.
Senator
Take.
Kamala Harris is hosting a town hall today. The
Stand by for
2020
X's, that's a
candidate
B on
will be
A's
in
next.
West Columbia for a town hall at the Brooklyn Health and Wellness Center. Doors open there at 1:30 in the afternoon. On Friday, she was in North Charleston.
Row X lips. Row A.
And
Take.
Elizabeth Warren will also be in the Palmetto State today. She'll be in Greenville at the West End Community Development Center. Her appearance is part of the 7-state organizing
About
tour.
Expos out to
Doors
Bill
open
B's
at 10.
next.
South Carolina is attractive to candidates because it's an early primary state. New Jersey Senator Cory Booker was there last week.
Row X lips. Row B. Take.
And Mark Harris is headlining an event today in Mint Hill. The rally is to call for the State Board of Elections to certify the results of the District 9 race. Harris is currently ahead of Democrat Dan McCready by 900 votes. but the results haven't been certified because of fraud allegations.
We're going to
The
break.
event is at Reynolds and Sons Construction on Lawyers Road in Mint Hill. On Monday, elections officials will hear the case. Depending on their decision, Harris could be named winner or a new election could be called. McCready is already anticipating a new race.
All right, take tower cam, music.
And
Stand
here's a
by
live
for
look
your
outside
screen.
here in Charlotte from our tower cam. It's a very rainy morning, and coming up, we'll get another look at what we can expect in the hours ahead.
All right, stand by for Viper. All right, go to Viper. Stand by for a side and C. All right, in 5, 4, 3, roll C. Take.
Local World War II veteran's driveway was buckled and dangerous to walk on. A neighbor raised money
This
to fix
side
it through
is
GoFundMe. Fox
32
46
seconds long.
brought you a story, and more help
Then
showed
we're going to
up.
break.
Professionals have donated their time, their money.
Fox 46 putting the message out there for us. We got a professional job done for no cost.
It's just an astounding thing to happen
10 out.
to me at my age. I just can't say enough about it.
Have a story? Call, email, or reach out through Facebook or Twitter. Fox
Stand by,
46
fade
Charlotte.
break.
Get
3,
what's up.
2, 1, fade.